As an unconventional artist, Sean Caulfield finds himself caught between a rock and a hard place, which is exactly where he wants to be. With his canvas of crushed rock and resin, his work becomes a sturdy study in Stone Age art.
The sand's powers of observation, their rituals and traditions, created a magical and mystical legacy of art. A young Cape Townian artist is capturing elements of their vision and is incorporating it into his contemporary work.
What is unique about what I do is the fact that it's paintings on what looks like real rock. And this is what catches people's eye. It's a talking point. I've really got onto something unique here, which is great.
An idea which grew from constructing rock water features has mushroomed into a successful rock art business. Sean's studio factory now employs 8 people. Nature plays a pivotal role in the design, but it's down to the high tech and the workshop bench to fake the real.
What we have here is a mold that was taken off a rock in the wild, and because it's a rubberized silicone, we can put sand under the rubber to enable us to shape it any way to make different rocks for different days.
Once this canvas is set and dried, it's released from the silicon mold and given a weathered rock effect. The result echoes the delicate shapes, textures and colors used by the sand for thousands of years. Now it's ready for Sean to reflect his own creative drive and artistic flair.
When I do the paintings on the rock, I get all my inspiration from the paintings that you can see in the wild. And this particular one I'm busy with is a typical hunting scene of the sand going after his prey, the eland in this case.
Having studied this age-old art form, he uses oxides rather than acrylics or oils to replicate the weathered appearance of the paintings. The inspiration may be ancient, but the applications are contemporary.
A company approached me to make rock labels for their bottles that they actually sell at game lodges, and I came up with the actual method of making a rock label for a bottle. The fact that a rock label has never been put on a bottle is totally unique.
The sand painters are no more. Only their art is left for us to treasure. Sean's work rekindles interest and draws the world's attention to this extraordinary culture.
I feel that my art gives off a lot of energy, and for me it's very important to do this sort of art because it's part of Africa, it's part of South Africa, it's showing off our heritage, and I'm proud of it. I want to portray this to the rest of the world. It's really something special.
He started exhibiting at the Rock Art Gallery, but the overwhelming popularity of the pieces meant Sean needed to move to V&A Waterfront's Red Shed.
I started selling my art in 1994 at the waterfront to the overseas market. It's something which the overseas market really likes because it's like taking a piece of Africa home with them. It's almost like a novelty in a way because it's light as well, easy for transport.
He supplies overseas agents always on the lookout for unusual material.
Very different, but I think it's fascinating. They're rejuvenating an art that's in danger of being lost, and I think it's great as well that other cultures are learning about the Bushmen, and a proudly Southern African form of art has been taken to places far and wide. I think it's great.
Sean Caulfield, imitating, adapting and paying tribute to the arts of the sand.